Good, she
Hello.
came earlier. Hey,
Welcome.
welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. Welcome to the show, the crazy town here. We really have
Hello,
been
crazy.
running the gauntlet today. Mr. O had to work. We both had to do cat sitting. I had double duty on that today. And
I got a haircut.
running around the stores. Mr. O got a haircut. Doesn't he look handsome? And I got some bad news from my doctor. He sent my back report, my MRI. I can't even go into it with you, even if I wanted to, because I just got it on the way back from cat sitting, and there are so many big words and things that I don't even know where to begin. So I'm not going to even talk about it now. But at any rate, we'll just have to see what they all recommend from here. So hi Jess, hi buddy, hi Jano has arrived, hi Jano. And Love, I saw Love was here, welcome. Acella's here. Everybody who won free readings from us got their readings, so we're all caught up with that. But it's been really crazy. Violet, I know we owe you something. We'll be talking to you about that soon. And so we're back to the Christmas tree for the moment. Let's just pretend it's an outdoor tree that just happens to have a star on it. All right, for the collective reading.
But it didn't have to be that way.
Wow. Oh yeah, that's right, because somebody broke the star off of it.
I managed to glue it back on, but it's not quite the same.
It's a little crooked off. Anyway, I'm using the Oracle portals again for everybody. I like this deck a lot. I use it one more time. I'll move on to some of my other Oracle decks. I just got an interesting new one. I will also have the Seed and Sickle Oracle around for if anybody wants an Oracle reading.
And I brought, once again, my Neon Tarot.
Very good.
And my Legend Arthurian Tarot. And, of course, the old favorite, the Karma Music Tarot.
Here, I'll let you shuffle and cut, Mr. O. Oh, Jano came before Violet Ann. I goofed up there. Sorry. Well, Violet Ann, you did make it earlier. Good for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You'll be the 7th one, and we'll get this show rolling in a moment.
Yeah, that's your prize.
Well, I don't know what portal we've been through, but we're now returning.
The Return.
Number 17. That's interesting. So, where's my book? Can't imagine where it is. Thank you. All right. Hey, human life is a series of cycles. Oh gosh, I love this book. Often spiraling and looping back around to places it's been before. There's currently a return showing up in your life. Maybe it's a return to a relationship, a location, a career, intention, or aim. You may be returning to the same thing or something similar enough to remind you of what you experienced in the past. As the old saying goes, you never step in the same river twice. Everything is always changing. So think of this return as another layer, chapter, or incarnation of a continuing story or pattern in your life. We might have drawn this card because we've been grieving a heartbreak or loss and begun the process of coming back to yourself. Or you might have consciously withdrawn in some way to assess, meditate, or consider your next move. Now you're stepping back into a relationship, position, or path with greater clarity and certainty than before. Maybe you want to schedule a trip to your old hometown, or, maybe visit your old high school, former workplaces, things like that. Whatever return you're in the midst of, be receptive to it. The experience will show up differently this time, and it will benefit you to be curious, open, and engaged. Finally, remember, the world is your home, and you are at home in the world. Comforting familiarity with places, people, and occupations is not an illusion, and it's not something that's only there for other people. You can trust the earth beneath your feet. You do deserve to feel safe in your life. There is a place where you belong. And so wherever it is you're returning, hey, you can choose to stay or you can choose to leave again. There's no shut door policy here. In that picture too, the dog is coming through, but or is he waiting and going to go the other way into those doors? It's always open though, so keep that in mind as well. And that's as it should be, because oftentimes the past that we remember, it's not going to be the same as we remember it now. That location, that relationship, whatever it is, it's changed, and so have you. And so, it just depends on how you feel about it. Anything you want to add, Mr. O?
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, yes, even you too, Sonny, have a place.
Oh, and Kara, guess what? Sonny is here. So I thought Kara sent us a card with a little money to buy Sonny a gift.
Aww.
So nice, such a surprise.
Thank you, Kara.
And so I found this at the store on sale. It was the exact price almost, so it's perfect. And it does have a little trick to it. There is a little, how should I say this? There's a little ribbon here by the tail with a pull cord on it. And it vibrates.
Oh, I thought it gets a buzz.
So let's see what Sonny thinks of this new toy that's his. He's like, huh? He's curious about that, but you don't know how to pull that. Pull me, it says. Sonny, pull it. No. He's batting at it now, so I think it's a win, Kara.
It's a win. Thank you. He will adore it until he cuts it.
Let's get going with the show. And Buddy, I believe, is first. Am I right? I am right.
Buddy Blue.
All right. I know he is, but that's okay.
What's coming towards you in the next 3 months? Do you want my cards?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
I will do my...
So I will use the Neon Tarot for this one.
All right, and I'll do this Lenormand. Sonny, I can't always pull the cord for you, though. Sorry. But I'll pull one more time. There you go. Hey, whatever keeps them occupied. I got them a bunch of toys for Christmas that they kind of ignored. So I thought at least a turtle dove would be a win, but no. He's definitely interested in it. The next 3 months, okay.
It's the Empress reversed. Or is it? Do you know what?
Looks like the High Priestess almost.
That's the Three of Cups.
Oh.
Right?
Oh my gosh, it is cups. It's the Three of Cups. Mr.
See, and I was ready to say this was the Hermit, but it's really the Nine of Wands, isn't it?
Yes. There's wands there. Well, you brought the deck out again.
You said, oh, you'll like this. You won't know how to read it, but you'll like it.
Get over here. Come here.
Go lay down.
Come on. Stay by your toy.
And then it's the Eight of Cups.
Eight of Cups is upright.
And the Eight of Cups is upright.
Well, it's interesting because, there are definitely images on here, and it makes it kind of confusing What's the most important thing to look at?
I think the colors throw me off, so I just have to take a moment and look at the colors more and say, oh, those are cups, wands, whatever.
So, buddy,
Yours?
I have them. Oh, yeah, here, let's put them out. I'm sorry. But I don't know if that's going to play into what I'm going to say here, but for you, perhaps. All right, so the next 3 months, it looks as though, the Eight of Cups, it looks as though this is really interesting to me. There seems to be some upheavals maybe in your social life. I'm really almost thinking it's coming from there because that's the Three of Cups. Could be fights or arguments with friends or people. Could even be a spat on social media. You never know where this kind of thing is coming from. I don't know why. I feel all of this fits together. So I can't believe this is going to be your focus in the next 3 months. But I think it's a major thing that's going to play out during that time. And here we have the Nine of Wands. It's almost like, do you stand and fight, which is or stand up for yourself and keep fighting, or do you let it go and to move on to something higher? And that's the Eight of Cups, Those seem to be your choices. If your personal life has been really contentious and stuff, do you want to keep fighting the same battles, or do you want to move on now to something higher? This is the choice you have to make, I think, in the next 3 months, huh?
He seems to be interested in something.
It's my wand.
Okay, well, I thought it was in your lap.
I have nothing in my lap.
Trying to get...
Okay.
Okay.
So at any rate, also, it just seems like it's going to be kind of a confusing time for you. This is the maze, and, it's kind of... you got to really have a clear head, to find your way through the maze. And so it is a confusing time for you where you're going to have to focus and decide what you want to do. It's time.
Time.
That's why I said it's a confusing time.
Is it usually a clock, or what is it usually? In regular?
This is an extra
card. Thank you for saying that.
It's all right.
That's okay, because I would have thought this was the garden.
No, that's the maze. That's an extra card, too. 43, 37, there's 36 Lenormand cards.
Too many extra cards. But, Buddy Blue, I sort of see something like this, too. I do feel like the Three of Cups reverse maybe is indicating that you're going to be making changes in your social life. Maybe there are people who you will probably part with. And it may be over some sort of emotional difficulty. The Nine of Wands says maybe you have to stand up for something. So maybe there's an argument and you have to stand up for something there. But ultimately, I think you're moving on. That's the Eight of Cups. Sort of says you're finding something better to move on to. Maybe it's like just really saying it's not worth those arguments. Get out of my way. Sonny. He's looking for something. I swear it's a bug, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, this is not going to do. I'm just going to tell you that.
Whatever.
So with those Lenormands there, though, the idea is that these 3 months do present sort of something that you're just trying to get through. A maze is one thing that's confusing, but it's also like goal-oriented. You need to get through it because there's a way out or there's something there waiting for you. And it's going to be tricky, I think, navigating these 3 months, because I feel like a lot of this is just people difficulties. If these aren't really friends or acquaintances or something like that, these could be other people maybe that are in your life somehow for whatever reasons, but you probably have to make a point to them to maybe move out of their realm and move into your own realm.
So I think basically during this 3 month time, I see you kind of like moving, having some arguments, debates, disputes, deciding whether it's worth standing up for yourself any further, moving on. All of this might transpire at some points during this cycle. And, you're going to have a hard time deciding what it is you really want to do. Take your time, try to reconcile if these people are very important to you. But other than that, there are better things that you could be focusing on. So we have for you, good luck with that. Right here, mine. Thank you. My cards. And who are we on? We are on Jess.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
I know what I detect. You're welcome, buddy.
Well, he's pretty tired, really. Been a crazy day. Hey, you're welcome,
Okay,
buddy.
will court be a positive outcome or not? So they're talking about a court case for Jess.
Okay. I don't... Oh, there it is. A court hearing. Okay.
Okay, interesting. Let's see what we can get there. So naturally, of course, justice shows up. The Three of Swords is reversed.
Oh.
And the devil looks like Captain America. No, he doesn't.
Ooh, this is tough,
The
tough,
devil's
tough,
upright.
tough.
Okay. So over here, though, I have fish. And it's not Friday. And I have a tower. But, of course, Lenormand's tower is not the tarot tower.
Are you expecting possibly to have to pay fines for something? I am a little bit concerned about that. Or are you expecting to get a settlement, something coming to you? That's one part of this I'm seeing. I'm concerned about the other part I'm seeing too. Although the Three of Swords indicates some healing here, you know, with the Three of Swords reversed, it's almost as if maybe some sorrows or whatever, some stresses can ease a bit. Fines, yeah, that's what I'm worried about. And I'll talk about that in a minute here because you have the Justice card. It seems like with the Justice card upright, I'm just going to say it, it seems like it's going to be a fair decision. It's going to be, you know, down to the letter of the law. There will be some healing or something going on here, but that devil does bother me in this position and with the case. There is no type of jail time. There may be some restrictions.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
I'm thinking some limitations put on you, Jess. That's what I'm wondering. And right here, the tower can be an institution, like a court, like a government body or agency, or maybe even a hospital. But there's also the fish here, which indicates institution and money. And so I'm thinking if you're not planning on getting money, you may have to pay a fine on this.
I see most of these things too. I'm actually wondering if there is a possibility that the Three of Swords reversed is indicating a time period where maybe you might have suspension of your license or restriction on your license, only driving during the day, something like that. But other than that, I see about the same things here. So I do feel like it's going to be about as fair as it can get for you in the situation. I don't think it's overall bad. It's going to be mostly a matter of just kind of stepping up to it.
I think, you know, ultimately, you know, if you're not in agreement with it, you would just have to say that it seems fair, you know.
Yeah.
And the Three of Swords indicates that I almost feel like, you know, you will recover from this, but
Absolutely.
it's not a perfect, you know, thing, and you're just going to have to get through it. And pay the fine when you can. I realize, you know, of course, if people have financial difficulties, they may be able to make accommodations in some ways, but, you know, there is going to be something here, if it's court costs or whatever it is.
I think you're going to work out okay. I think it's just going to have to be something you'll have to deal with. And I do feel, you know, there will be healing because of doing it. You indicated that you were working on making your positive changes.
Right.
So I feel like this is just taking you into that work for yourself too, the denouement that happens with the court case.
These
Good luck.
cards
Good luck.
just seem really point on to this court case. So I wish
Yeah.
you luck, and you
We
have to
wish you
keep
luck.
us posted, Jess. We'd like to know the outcome
Hope so,
of that.
yeah.
Good luck to you.
Maybe you'll be seeing us on Happy Hour Saturday, which, of course, we are doing Happy Hour on Saturday.
Mr. O is working Saturday this week, though, so we're going to keep it to an hour.
Yeah,
as much as we can.
You're very welcome.
Hey, you're welcome, Jess.
I hope it's not forever, but yeah, it does.
Well, and I hope it's, not very bad at all, Good luck. Okay, Love is up. Hey, Love, are you with us?
Hi,
there you
Love.
are. Are Cancer and Capricorn reunited? She changed number. Do you see him trying to call her old number? Okay, you're trying to figure out if a Cancer and Capricorn are reunited. How you want to do that? Yeah, you'll be after Love, Estelle.
Let's do the 3 cards and see where it takes us.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my Karma Music Tarot, since it seems like there's a little karma going on.
Oh, I didn't mention what deck I used. I used the Cyril Marchetti, didn't I?
And as I mentioned Happy Hour a few moments ago, want to make sure everybody knows Happy Hour is on this Saturday. It's our 1 hour reading where we pull 1 card for everybody just to give them an uplifting, positive message for the day. So join us at 10 a.m. Okay, so here is the Emperor, number 4. These are large cards. It's called Osiris in the Karma Music Tarot, but number 4 is the Emperor. And then we have the... I'm going to have to adjust the view here, I think, a little bit. That's better. The 2 of Coins, which is also reversed.
Yeah, they're both reversed.
And then lastly, the 6 of Swords, which is also reversed.
Gee, we may have to do a yes-no on this one.
Yeah, I think we might.
But let's take a look at this. Because, okay, and here's mine. I had the Anchor. And the extra card, the Spyglass.
The Spyglass. That one I got.
I'm not sure, just by looking at these cards, that they are reunited. I'm not sure.
An attempt may be being made.
An attempt might have been made, but it seems like maybe it didn't happen. Where are you getting the attempt from?
I sort of feel I'm getting it from this, like they're looking into it.
They're searching.
Yeah.
They're searching for, I think they may want to reunite. And they're seeking out, where to put the anchor, where to make the connection.
But they are probably calling the old number.
Maybe.
6 of
Or
Swords.
it just seems like they're stuck. Maybe they're just stuck right now. They feel like they don't have a lot of control in this situation either. Because, so I guess she's the Capricorn, changed her number. So I guess the Cancer... maybe feeling they don't have a lot of control in this situation and they feel stuck. And the Anchor sometimes talks about being stuck too. But I'm not sure because we have the Spyglass here. The Spyglass could just be here because they're seeking, to put their anchor down again, but they can't.
Right, they're stuck in a mode of searching, but they're not quite connecting. And it is about maybe the sense of control that they may have or one of them has. Some of this is like maybe there may be friends involved who maybe are trying to do things behind the scenes. I'm getting that from the Emperor card reverse, but they're mucking it up. So any delegations of things, people trying to run interference, it's just mucking it up. The 2 of Coins reversed. Somebody's not handling emotions and or the situations.
Want to go do a quick yes, no?
Sure.
I'd say...
Use a different deck.
You want me to use mine just
Yeah.
for this? Okay.
Hi, Libra.
Hey, Libra. So we're asking if they have.
Do you see him trying to call her old number?
Yeah, let's see.
Is the Cancer trying to call the Capricorn? And of course, you know, Cancer and Capricorn are sort of compatible in a way.
They are.
They represent kind of like the 4th house and the 10th house, the mom house, the dad house. There's a lot of simpatico between Cancers and Capricorns, or there can be. So we are doing our yes and no spread to ask specifically that question as a yes or no.
That's the 6 of Cups. Okay. Well, that's wild.
Wild.
It's leaning towards yes, they are trying to connect, but there is a caveat here. We do have the 6 of Cups reversed. Now, love, I don't know if you're familiar with our yes-no reading, so I'll just say that we look for aces. We count out a certain number of cards, and if aces come up in those number of cards, that indicates whether it's going to be yes or no. And we got 2 aces, both on the very last cards we were going to draw for that pile, so, or for each pile. So it's interesting. I think that they are, but the 6 of Cups reversed indicates to me that maybe they have some hesitation. They maybe are I don't know if there's been some real serious difficulties between the Cancer and Capricorn, where, they're looking at some of what they've been through in this relationship and wondering if it's worth pursuing. There's some unhappy memories from the past.
Right, but it also seems too that the past is a big part of their connection because maybe they've really known each other for a long time, or the circumstances of how they've known each other so well really are part of that binding that keeps them, revolving around each other perhaps.
So I hold out hope that there is this possibility, but I feel there is some baggage here. And when I look back at this other stuff, the 2 of Coins and the 6 of Swords, well, the 2 of Coins and the Emperor reversed, it just seems like they feel like their life has spiraled out of control in some way right now. And, it's hard for them to really make a move at this time.
Yeah.
So it may take some time, before they actually reconnect.
Right. Just because there is an anchor or things holding them back now doesn't mean it's always going to be there.
Yeah. So that's what we have for you. That's what the cards look like right now. Good luck with that.
Good luck, love.
And a cell is up. I'll get that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I love again. When will I meet my true love?
So it's a when question.
Huh?
It's a when.
Yeah. Well, it's will I love again too.
Okay.
And when will I meet my true love? And I always have these fairly nearby now, so we can bring those out for this. However, you want me to use my tarot again? Because I just used it for the yes, no, or... Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to use, but I'm not going to use the one I just used.
You're welcome, love.
I'll use the clarity. All right. Let's keep these aside for now. Should we do a yes? I hate to do a yes, no on that.
Yeah, I do too.
So let's do 3 cards and see if it gives us any clues. And then we'll look at the time frame. Sunny is using my arm as a pillow right now. You don't even have the camera on us. What's up, Mr. O?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm tired.
So, Sunny is part of the show. He wants on.
Well, I'll put my cards out.
Go ahead.
So we have the Ring and the Sun.
The Page of Pentacles reversed. Oh, man. These swords reversed. Oh, no. And the Ace of Cups reversed.
Wow.
Now, if this was a yes-no reading, I'd say probably yes, but there are issues. But this isn't a yes-no reading, and I think what it's saying right now is it's just too soon. I don't see anything happening in the foreseeable future. I'm going to look at another deck to see if we can figure out when. Right now, it just seems as though things are sluggish and slow to get started with the Page of Pentacles reversed.
But how do you look at that Sun and Ring?
The Sun in the Ring indicates to me that love is definitely possible. That, you should make, you should make a commitment or trust and believe in yourself that it will happen. I mean, obviously you have the Ring here. That's very positive, but I just don't see it happening really soon.
Well, another way of looking at it too is that the Sun takes a whole year to move all the way around, the birthday. So this could be saying not this year, maybe in another year that this will be, but it does look hopeful on the Lenormand with that Ring and the Sun there. The Tarot doesn't look quite as hopeful. It just sort of seems that there are challenges that are not, or startups that are not quite making it. So there may be the intent to start something, but it's not making it all the way. Is that the Page? Yeah.
Yes.
And some of this maybe is you're not feeling hopeful enough. You have to try to make yourself feel more hopeful. So it could be saying maybe in the future, in a year or sometime later, this will be a more hopeful time for you because the Sun seems to return. So it may be that this year is just not going to work out on a time level. You may meet people, you may feel love. It may not be exactly what you think it's going to be, though.
When I was cutting the cards, apparently some of my cards got mixed up and facing up. And he was talking about the solar cycle when one of my cuts for these cards had that.
Hang in there, 12 months.
But I've been pulling a couple cards when I've been using these, and this is the other one I got.
So 8 to 12 months.
So it seems like anywhere from 8 to 12 months from now, an opportunity that looks more promising could occur. I almost think like what this might be saying is that you might have some relationship opportunity. You said that, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought.
And it just may not work out. It may not be a long-term thing. You may realize this person is just not right for you, or maybe you both realize you just don't have the right chemistry.
All right.
So it's 8 to 12 months. I'm hoping it'll be better. I'm sorry. But that's the way it looks right now. But you know what?
It doesn't mean that this is always right.
That doesn't mean you shouldn't stop trying. Mm-hmm. And that doesn't mean you can't make it happen sooner. It's just the way the cards are projecting right now.
Remember, we always say it's a snapshot in time, so...
That's right. So good luck with that, Estelle. Hey, it could have said never, but it did not say never.
No, that's not the right attitude, Estelle. You have to look at it as just, this is a waiting period. That's all.
I know it's a struggle when you really want something, but everything's got to happen in its right time. Otherwise, you could be setting yourself up for some false starts. But you know what? Don't worry about it. I do think things will happen and start opening up for you. I really feel that this year. It's just that, like I said, you're not going to find, I think, the right person
Right away.
right away. Yeah,
You have to work at
exactly. All right.
Hi, Dr. Victor.
Hey, Dr. V. Good to see you.
And Kara is up.
Kara's up.
Yes.
Kara is up. And I'm going to get Dr. V.
How will spring and summer be?
Looking ahead, are we? To the warm weather. I wish it were spring already.
Yeah, we're already tired.
There's just so much gloom, and today was rainy.
Oh, it was quite dark and gloomy when we came back from our cat feeding chores.
Oh, for crying out loud. Where?
Okay, so first we have the Fool, and it's upright. And then we have the Hermit, which is also upright.
Interesting.
And then we have a reversed Seven of Swords. And yours?
Where is Anthony when we need him?
He doesn't want that anchor either.
No. Anchor's not a bad thing necessarily. So, this is really interesting, Kara. I don't know. I feel here you might be taking on some...
Adventure.
Well, internal.
Yeah.
In a way.
Sure.
We have the Hermit here. So I think you're going to be seeking knowledge. You're going to be seeking wisdom. It's going to be a big adventure for you. Perhaps you're going to be exploring new magical paths or esoteric studies. I almost feel here with the Hermit. And, we've got the book here. And we have the anchor, which means to me you're going to be anchored in some sort of learning.
Seven of Swords reversed. No cheating.
Yeah, if you're going to school, no cheating.
Do the work.
But I feel here that...
Or it's saying there's just no tricky way. It's really going to be, work.
This adventure that you're going to go on, it might be a solitary one. It might be a solitary pursuit, and it will involve learning, I feel. And you're going to... I think here what it is saying is there's no shortcuts, though, in this. He's absolutely right. You have to, if you're in it, you got to be serious about it.
And I think that is what is happening for you, because that's why the anchor's there. It's going to be saying really spring and summer, you're going to renew your commitment to work again on studies or other studies or new studies. So that's the new adventure part. And you know it. There's just no easy way. You can't just skip to the last chapter and say, I'm a genie now or whatever,
And the only other thing I could see here, because that Fool and Hermit is kind of an interesting combination. I mean, it could just indicate, you taking some trips or doing some things on your own that you maybe never would have done before. Maybe there's going to be something like that. But I do feel a big part of the summer is going to be about learning something, exploring something new. Maybe finding out more about yourself.
Fairy elf magic. That sounds pretty wild.
Ah.
Why not?
That's what we have for you, Kara. It's kind of interesting. Good luck with that. I like the cards. Hey, Hermit's my favorite card. One of my favorite cards. And so is the Fool, for that matter, The Fool always shows up when we need a new adventure and exciting times.
You're welcome.
Might also be indicating that there's some kind of synchronicity involved in this too.
All right, and you're up for Jano. I have the Lenormand.
Jano, okay. Let's see. Did I use the Guardian of the Night yet?
I don't know.
I don't either. Did I use the Crow? I don't know.
You did.
I did. I'll use this one. Do you see communication from my counterpart soon? Okay. All right. The King of Pentacles reversed. The Ten of Wands upright. The Page of Wands upright. See, I like them better when they're down like that, I think. But I know
And
the camera can
then
be
the
tough.
first Lenormand is the book. And the second one is the mountain. I know.
Well, there are obstacles. I definitely feel here. I don't know if you'll hear from them soon. I think you will hear from them, but it's hard for there may be some delays because first off we have the Ten of Wands here, and then we have the mountains. And I feel here there's some obstacles. There's some things blocking this from happening. Perhaps there's just some disorder right now in their life too. It's almost interesting. It reminds me of previous reading, but the King of Pentacles is kind of a little bit about, or maybe they're just not feeling motivated to do it right now because they have other burdens, or that's what I want to say about the King, because they have other burdens or obstacles in their life right now. But here, the Page of Wands is a messenger, you know. It says messages will be coming, and the book is almost like you're going to find out something. So I don't know if it's just going to be a delay in communication, or they're just going to end up telling you they just can't deal with things right now because they're so wound up with other things.
So without touching on too much of the other things that we may know about you or yourself, I don't know that this is about a specific counterpart or not, like somebody that you already know, but you're waiting for them to communicate. I sort of am taking this maybe on a little bit more abstract level. And so I sort of feel that to some degree, they're out there trying to connect to you. That's seen with these cards, but there is something that is blocking the way, and it may be that they have missions or duties of their own to resolve. So I don't remember if that's Kira or if that's who you're thinking of, but I feel like whoever the person is, they too have their own set of obstacles or burdens or things to work with. But the intent seems to be really pure to try to get through to you. And from your end, it seems like the course is moving towards knowledge of the situation. So it could just be that each of you have, or maybe more so the other person has, particular things that are blocking now, or that really call her to manage other things right now, to prioritize other things than that at this time. So it's not like they don't want to, but maybe there's just a different set of conditions that have to be met on either end.
Yeah, I feel it might be a little ways off yet, but with the Page of Wands being upright, I kind of think you will hear from them at some point. You know, you got to keep in mind now, too, that Mercury is retrograde. And so, you know, some of these obstacles and things could be related to that, but also it just skews communications at this time. So it's possible that you may not hear during this retrograde period.
But it seems to me that ultimately, unless you read again in a week or two and we tell you otherwise, you will find out something. That's the book. Something will be found out probably within the next week or two, a couple weeks or so.
I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks at least. That's me. I'm thinking closer to when Mercury goes direct or when it goes direct. But, you know, it's just going to be a little bit of a delay. So good luck with that.
All right. Jano?
Violet Ann is up. Hey, Violet Ann.
Violet Ann. You're welcome.
Hey, you are welcome.
And I'm going to try my Neon Tarot again. Did I drop one? No.
So we are going to be doing a world and U.S. prediction soon. Honest. But there's so much going on right now, even with the Speaker of the House thing going on. I'm having a little hard time trying to figure out exactly how I want to do this. And if it might be more than one video on predictions, because just there's so many little sub things going on right now. So stay tuned. We're getting there. We're getting there.
And there's our question. Hey,
right.
Violet.
All right.
And I like these cards, but they're very light and they kind of want to fly away from me.
They're thin.
Yeah.
They're thin. Yeah, I have a deck that's... The Clarity Tarot's thin like that, really.
So I just need to slow down maybe a little bit.
No more bendy cards. All right.
Nine of Swords, and it's upright. The reversed Page of Coins. And then the reversed Four of Pentacles. And with you?
Oh, Violet Ann.
The bear. I like the bear.
Yeah, technically.
Technically, I like the bear. And the cross.
Maybe not
Technically,
so much with that.
not with the cross.
So it seems like I've had a lot of not so great news
Hi,
for you
Divine.
lately overall. Some things look up and then they look down again. And it looks like you're looking down again as far as career and finances go right now. You have a lot, this is upright too, isn't it? So you
Yeah.
have a lot of fear and anxieties right now related to finances and career. I don't know if you were... let go from a job, or you didn't get a particular offer you were hoping for, or that this might be, some of what's going on here coming up and coming. And you feel like you've been going through this a long time. It's affecting you. It's affecting your self-esteem and your personal power. And so, I don't know. I have a lot of advice in the cards that are present here, but what I would say is that this is a time to try to not let your fears get the best of you, and to, really do things that will empower you in some way. Do things that like, for example, in your personal work, the work you do maybe on YouTube and stuff. Do things that work well for you and generate a lot of interest that may help. It just seems like things are not flowing right now.
Well, when I look at the Nine of Swords, sometimes I also remember too that in traditional readings it may represent somebody feeling concerned about other things or things that maybe don't directly affect them. So I'm wondering if this is saying that although you feel the concern, it may not be as bad as you feel. Like you may be overstating some of your concern here. So I just want to say that to kind of give you a little nudge there. With the Page of Coins reversed, I feel like this is saying too that maybe some of your focus needs to go less towards the abstract and more towards the practical to some degree. So this might be saying like you can't necessarily invest in things that are not concrete. Like you might need to find a job that is dealing in more concrete things than abstract things. That's not the greatest advice, but the Four of Coins reversed seems to indicate that you might have to spend a little money maybe in order to set up to generate a little. So you may have to make investments on what you can do. And so when I combine that with the Page of Coins, this may be saying like you might have to find a way to get a real job, quote unquote, and that might mean making some concessions to where you stand with that. But over there, looking at the Lenormand, though the bear is your sheer sign of strength, though. But it says that there still is worry attached to that, or fear attached to that. So some of these are perceptions, just like I felt the first card could be more of a perception. And so I feel that way too, is that some of this may be saying, although you have reason to feel bad, it may not be quite as bad or harsh as you want, and you do have some possibilities of trying to put yourself somewhere else if you're able to invest in that, whether it's financially or in other ways invest.
You know, and the bear often is about financial investment and security, but it's also about empowerment. And I do feel with this cross here, something is wearing down that empowerment. And so I feel here too, it's like he says, maybe you have to do something to invest in yourself more, you know, and that might mean an outlay of cash or loans or something that, you know, if it's to get more education, get on a career path, whatever the case may be, or, you know, to invest in your own your personal business that, you know, may need just an outlay of cash to get better equipment, whatever the case may be. But there's definitely just something you have to get over here too mentally. Whatever this is, we all get rejections. You know, we've all had rejections in life. You're going to have to just keep trying, buck up and keep trying, and not let that wear you down. And wishing you the best.
Good luck.
You know, and I don't know why, but I'm thinking some of these readings, like yours in particular, are really related to this retrograde period. This is not a good one right now. I can tell you that all the way around. I just got bad news today.
We've decided to cancel all shows for the rest of the retrograde.
No, he wishes at this point, but no. All right. Well, anyway, hi, Angel Rivera. I didn't get to say hi you. Hi, Divine. And Divine you. Good to see you both. As you can see, we've had some heady readings here already today. So, woo. Hey, Violet Ann. I'm glad you keep coming back. I'm just not giving you maybe the news you want to hear right now. So appreciate you. And I'm wishing you the best. All right.
It's Libra. And what message does Libra need to know?
All right. And it's me. Go back to this one. I see, Angel Rivera, you are using the Pulp Fiction Tarot.
Hey.
I love that one. It's upstairs. I think I will be bringing it down sometime in the months ahead. I don't think right away.
Good point, Violet.
All right. Let's see what we have for Libra.
Well, I'm putting
what
the
message
first.
Do you need to know? What do you got there? The bridge and... the spyglass. Okay.
Yes. Okay, and so there's also this Two of Swords.
Wow. And...
An Ace of Swords.
Reversed. And...
3. Queen of Swords. I like her.
Holy moly. What do you need to know? That's a good question. The cards want to know too. Because look at you. Well, let's look at this now. You have the Two of Swords here, and the Two of Swords is indicating you need to make a move or a decision. The time is coming that you need to do this. If you don't, you might miss an opportune moment. You know, I almost feel maybe the Ace of Swords is saying that. And the Queen of Swords is here saying, decide already. Make a decision and do it.
But what does it look like? It looks like something is trying to say you need to have a closer look at somehow. You need to examine something more in order to make this decision. I'm not sure how the bridge works with that.
Well, I'm thinking about it here. What does a bridge do? It connects us. Mm-hmm. So, in other words, you really have to connect the dots. You know, you have to connect the dots in whatever this move or situation is. You know, ask the questions to yourself. Is this right for me at this time? Is this, oh, thank you, Violet Ann. Appreciate you. I do. Is this is this right for me at this time? What is the right direction I need to go in? How will it affect me overall? Is this in my best interests? The Queen of Swords is saying, you really know what you have to do. I really feel like it's almost as if you know what you have to do. So don't hesitate any longer. Make that move. Take a closer look if you have to. But, you know, it's time to connect the dots and do it.
It's connecting the dots. It's also really about trusting yourself to make the right decision. Even if you don't feel connecting the dots, the closer look gave you enough information, you still have to feel confident because you are making a choice about something. It may be very big. It may be a big undertaking for you, or at least it's the beginning of that beginning. You know, maybe it could be a move somewhere else. Maybe it could be a job change. Maybe it could be something with relationships.
Education or career. It could be relationships, but, you know, I got to say here too, Libra, you have 3 swords. And, you know, swords are about challenges and obstacles. And so, you know, maybe the obstacle has been, you know, making this decision. But it looks like the time has come.
I like the duality aspects in some of the cards. There's the obvious 2 of swords, but with the spyglass, it feels like there's 2 eyes. So there's a sense of 2 things there too. But even with the bridge is going over water, so you sort of have the sense of 2 qualities there too, water and land, i.e. a rational way and emotional way. And that could be what's bound up here too, is that part of this wants to tell you to think about it or make the decision on certain terms, but maybe other terms are also applicable as well.
And even though this is the ace, it's interesting to me. It looks like 2, you know, it's
I
like
know.
the 2 parts.
I was going to say that
That's
too.
so crazy. So yeah, we've had some really interesting synchronistic cards today, I think, in some of these readings too.
Hope that helps.
So good luck, Libra. Good luck with that. And we are on, is it Dr. V?
It's Dr. V. All
It's
right.
Dr. V. Hi, Dr. V.
Hi, Dr. Victor.
All right.
All right. So it's going to be my deck.
Yep,
I'll
I got
use
my Lenormand.
Arthur.
Go ahead and type your question.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Do you mean that as an offer to take up a PhD course?
I think you have a PhD already.
Right. So an offer to you coming because of your PhD
Yeah.
level.
Yeah. All right.
I think I get that.
Shuffle here. Okay. Admission. I'm applying. Oh, okay, to some
Okay.
schools now. Okay.
I see. Okay. So our first cards with the tarot are the 6 of Pentacles upright. The 10 of Swords. No, wait. Spears are Wands. 10 of Wands reversed.
I like that.
I like that. And then the Emperor. So I like these a lot for you, more or less.
Well, and there's still a little bit going on here, though. Look what came up again.
The Bear.
And in that position,
Oh, and the Mountain.
which is interesting because you have the 10 of Wands, but that's reversed.
So with the Six of Pentacles, it looks to me like it's going to be kind of a give and take kind of situation where there are going to be some offers. Some of them may differ more. Some of them may have different weights attached to them in terms of monies involved. Ten of Wands reversed says if there are burdens or challenges on some of these, maybe they will lessen, i.e. maybe there's going to be something that will really free you up in certain ways by taking the right offer. So I guess it's important to consider the offers that you come. I do feel you're going to get at least a couple, and I think this is really going to be challenging for you in the sense of looking at it from the financial point of view. There's travel involved, but also too, really, if it's something you really feel you can manage, that's the Emperor there too, and that combines with the Ten of Wands, because it's saying, you're already established somewhat in life. How much more burdens do you want to put on yourself? You actually probably want to try to find a way to relieve burdens. I'll let you jump in.
Well, that's tough. Can I ask, where were you seeing the travel? Because I was thinking about travel too, and I'm not sure.
I'm sort of seeing it in the sense of give and take with the Six of Pentacles, the idea of money flows.
Well,
where are you seeing it?
I don't know.
I'm just intuiting that, actually.
I think there might be something like that. What I'm thinking here is there is something maybe that's coming to you that may involve something with more of a financial outlay, because you got the mountains here and you've got the bear, and I'm almost thinking there is maybe some financial, issues to contend with as far as this, an offer goes. I feel like you're in a good position to get something with the Emperor here. I think that's really positive that something could come along, but and the Ten of Wands is here. I almost feel like, to me, I'm kind of looking at it maybe a little bit differently than Mr. O in this case. I'm thinking that maybe this is more mental burdens being eliminated. In other words, maybe you've been stressing that nothing is going to happen, but I think you're going to find your stress is going to ease because you will get something. But it's going to be kind of a give and take kind of situation. There are going to be pluses and minuses attached to this. So it's not going to be a perfect world. And I feel like there might be some financial obstacles here in some way. Whether you have to travel or move and, start up again and have some cash outlay for this that maybe was more than you expected. But I think ultimately you'll find that it will be good for you. It might actually be something that, gives you, an even better level of expertise.
Well, like I said, I feel like there's at least two coming for you, and it seems to me like with the Emperor there, it probably seems like you're going to be satisfied with the choice you'll be able to make. Mm-hmm. Sure hope so.
I sure hope so. I hope it works for you. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, but I do feel like, and, it may be sometime this year. I'm not sure, like I said, it's going to be very soon. I would say maybe, it might take the good 3 or more months.
Right. I'm thinking it's coming more in late spring or early summer.
Yeah. So hang in there. Good luck
with that. You got promoted. Divine.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Holy moly. And we didn't have such great cards for you, I think, the last time, did we?
Well,
I don't remember.
Not, but I think we kept saying stop doubting yourself.
I did. I know. We have been saying that.
That's excellent.
Hey, you're welcome, Dr. V. Good luck with that.
I hope that works for you.
All right, your card's up. And we are on Divine You already. Look at that. It's only 8:08.
Congrats. You're very welcome, Dr. Victor. And please let us know how that works out. Oh, you did?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take
I guess we missed that. Sorry about that. What will I be seeing in the coming time? Okay. And I guess that'll be me.
You did.
I'll use these. Or wait a minute. What did I use last time?
Thank you so much.
I'll use these. Why am I second guessing myself?
Very happy for you, Divine.
That's so awesome. Sorry, we've been very busy this week. We're going out twice every day to cat sit. Our son's cats, who took a well-deserved vacation. And we joined a fitness club again, and we're going to start personal training soon. I may have to go into physical therapy, but I'm not really sure about that. I may actually have to see an orthopedic surgeon. So we'll see. I'm still trying to figure everything out from the report I just got. And Mercury's retrograde, so I'm kind of wondering what I should do.
So in Lenormand, you get the fish.
Nice.
And you get the whip.
I like it. It's almost like what happened. But we do have the Two of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh.
I know. It's hard to go to the gym. Two of Pentacles. Ten of Swords.
Reversed.
Reversed. That's good.
And the Four of Pentacles upright. Well, the Ten of Swords reversed indicates the sense of starting over again in a way, you know? So, I mean, you got a promotion. It's like you are, in a sense, starting over again. You might, feel like, I don't know, like everything's kind of crazy right now. You're not sure, it could be good crazy. The Two of Pentacles is reversed here. It's just saying maybe you just feel a little bit out, like things are a little bit out of balance. Let's just put it that way. And the Four of Pentacles indicates here that, hey, you know what? You should be enjoying what you have earned, It just shows you, around your material, enjoying more things, more money. And if I had to add to that, Divine, this whip is here and the fish are here. It's almost as if it's saying fast money.
You're right. It really looks that way. And I'm almost wondering if, like, maybe the promotion, although you say it's a small raise, that maybe there's something else built into that too, that it sort of sets up the condition for other kind of steps upward like that. Maybe something like that is what I'm feeling there. With the other things, I feel there's just good stuff here. The Two of Pentacles sort of indicates you're really busy and maybe you might feel stressed, feel like you have a lot to handle, and maybe that's our way of saying, well, then you need to go to the gym and work out some of that stress.
That's right.
But the other cards, the Ten of Swords says you're really rising above a situation that you felt had kind of crashed and burned. And so maybe this is just you saying really you're starting to feel more confident about your standing in the company and your plans, to have the home in India and things like that. And the Four of Pentacles really says, you're going to be managing your money, because I think really, I do feel this is not the last of your raise. I think something's coming. I don't know how big it will be, but I feel that. Yeah,
because the fish and the whip, for some reason here,
that's
now,
it.
Sometimes the whip can be negative. I'm kind of unclear about it with the fish. I almost feel like something is happening fast with money and resources and finances. I think for the most part it's positive. What this might even be referring to is this promotion you've got. Even though it was small, it happened quickly, unexpectedly, like out of the blue. You weren't expecting it, and it's good for you. You're in kind of a flow right now.
Are they investing in what's around you, the structure, the infrastructure, the things around you, to sort of prepare you for more of a role that they have in mind for you, or more of a role that you will be moving into? That's sort of where my mind is going. It's like maybe the investment is also in what's right around you too, to give you, a bigger office or something more to work with, more resources.
whatever the case,
looks
it
good.
does look positive. That is the only downer card here. And that is like nothing. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's going to take a while for you to feel comfortable again or put everything, have everything together the way you want it to be. And, but this is great for you. This is showing you just having a fresh start and that, this will make you feel more comfortable financially,
Security.
materially secure. Yeah. I like it all the way around, Divine. Looks good. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Divine.
Wow, Angel Rivera, we are already on you.
How did that happen?
How did that happen? So, hey, what can we do for you today? I do like the Pulp Fiction tarot. I don't know what you think of it overall. Did you do a write-up on your blog? I must have missed it if you did. Sunny has a new toy thanks to Kara. And it's a goofy toy. All right, I'm going to do it, even though it might cause havoc. It vibrates, and he's really freaked out by it, in a good way. It really gets his attention. Let me do it again when you have the camera on him, since we have time.
Let's just play here for a while with Sunny.
Get it. Get it. He doesn't know what to do.
Hugs to Sunny from Divine. Thank you, Divine.
Thanks, Divine. Silly. That's just for you from Kara.
Thanks, Kara.
One more time. Here we go. I wonder what the other cats will think of it. He is so interested in it. Yes, Sonny, you're on TV. Sorta. Get it. All right. Maybe it'll keep him behaving.
Thank you, Divine. He is cute and adorable.
He is adorable. All right, Angel Rivera, what do we got? All right, really liking it so far. No, I have not written it up yet. Okay, review comes after I use it. Okay. All right. I just think it was really well put together. It just seems very...
You want to use the portals for him?
Oh, the portals? Mm-hmm. Okay. Did he want to...
That's your oracle deck.
I didn't see him say oracle, so I missed that.
I did.
Okay, I got it. Well, I got the Oracle of Portals or the Seed and Sickle Oracle. I'm going to use the Oracle of Portals again, but the Seed and Sickle is one I'm going to be starting to bring out to the show. I like that one. It's been a while. I use it in my Oracles of the Week for Plant and Tree Wisdom Tuesdays. So I'm going to let you shuffle and cut as well. Let's see what we get here for Mr. Rivera. You're so silly. No, you can't go in. Why do you want to come down here? It's very strange. She wants to come down here. And I don't know if it has something to do with that. Because I have nothing here. He just seems to keep looking and wanting to come down. No.
I don't know what to say.
Ooh, hey, Mr. Rivera.
He's eating it.
You are like going places. The celestial realm. Hanging in with the angels, huh? Angel? Angels are inviting you to enter into their celestial realm of light, also known as the angelic realm and the realm of heaven. The celestial realm wants to bless you with the most powerful healing, guidance, and divine orchestration available. Angelic support is not restricted to any one religious tradition or faith. Angels are currents of divine aliveness and wisdom. If the singular divine consciousness is the sun, archangels are the colored beams of light as they refract through the raindrops to form a rainbow. They're still the same light, just temporarily differentiated so we can perceive the light's various qualities. You can ask the angels to shine their powerful light on you and your life to create changes for your truest and most powerful good. You don't need to know exactly what those changes are because the angels know. You just have to ask, allow, and receive.
Somebody else told me it was Three Kings Day, but in a different way they told me it.
You can also ask for support and guidance from your personal guardian angel, who is an aspect of you and helps you connect with your highest wisdom and light. To allow the support to arrive, well, she tells you to relax, see and sense yourself transforming into light energy. Let go of worry as much as you can and let yourself merge with the celestial light that naturally restructures and recharges your energy field, providing precisely the transformation, wisdom, and healing you need. If it feels right, you may like to incorporate angelic work into your daily practice. Over time, this will align your life more and more powerfully with its highest, purest, and most positive expression. Step into the celestial realm now to recharge your spiritual batteries, heal your body and emotions, and recalibrate your internal guidance system. And return as often as you like. And so basically, are you back yet to work or is that coming? This is like recharging your batteries before the new semester. Or as the new semester begins, be sure you're ready, it could be about that. It could be about healing in your life or remaining in good health. It could be about, just anything in any area that you feel you need some change and transformation. Let the angels and the celestial realm guide you there. And let's do a Lenormand on that, why don't we? Maybe it'll pinpoint something. Work today. Okay. Oh, yesterday. Right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Stork. Snake.
Oh.
Snake informs the stork.
Yeah, that's really interesting to me because, maybe this is saying right now that, you are thinking about doing something new, a new beginning or whatever. The stork is about new beginnings and transition in a way. And, and maybe you have either some doubts or uncertainties or, some self-deception about your ability to do this. Let the angels guide you in this. I think it fits in that regard. It is interesting that this came up, though, along with that, because it does indicate to me that some transformation or new beginning should be happening for you.
Right, and so therefore, the only thing that could screw it up is if you have too many self-doubts.
That is the lustrous Lenormand, Ciro Marchetti's latest. It's so beautiful. It really is. I finally decided to let Mr. O use it today. I used it the last two shows.
Oh, thank you. I do like it, though. It is pretty. Yeah. I like all of the Ciro Marchetti's. Definitely.
It's really a beautiful deck. I love it. So that's what we have for you. It's pretty nice. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Angel.
And hey, Violet Lotus, my goodness, are we already on you? Has somebody come back into the room?
No, and we should close the list.
What? Mr. O has had a day. He's very,
I have.
Oh, gosh. Let him whine. Maybe, why don't you spend the rest of the half hour whining to people about it?
It's more fun to whine to you.
No. No. Share my pain, everybody.
See, Violet agrees with me, so it's 2 to
You're
1.
welcome, Angel.
You're welcome.
Yes, close the list. Hey, if somebody comes in, we have the time, I'm going to take them.
You keep forgetting.
It's the sunny hour. The sunny half hour. Yes, we'll just play with Sunny for the rest of the show. Sometime next week, a birthday reading next week, you absolutely can. Oh, yes. Happy birthday in advance. Yeah, Thursdays work better, but, sometimes they can be hectic too. We'll do it Sunday if that's what your preference is.
Your birthday's a week from tonight?
Wait a minute. What date would that be?
I'm trying to think, and nothing's happening. The 12th.
Oh, okay. You're kind of close to our son's birthday. We were just kind of wondering. Was there another reason, Mr.?
I was thinking it was close to my usual. All the people in mid-January are the people that I seem to be the most friendly with, from the 12th, 13th, 14th on. Actually, even earlier. All my best friends are Capricorns. You too. Oh, next Monday. So that's the 9th?
Yeah, that's the 9th.
That's right, it's the 9th.
I know that for a reason, and I can't remember why. Oh, that's because that's when or is it the 8th? It's the 8th or 9th. Whatever.
Did we get a question from Violet?
The 9th. That's
What
when our
triggered-
deal on our yearly readings expires. Which reminds me, our yearly readings are on sale right now, everybody. You can still get one. Available on our website.
Two?
You get 2 or 3, I don't care. Yeah, that's right. They're available on our website. I was going to send out an announcement, but we were so busy. Tomorrow is our last day of cat sitting.
If it wasn't you, Angel, it would be somebody else.
No, it's okay. Violet, did you put your question?
Yes, she asked
what dream triggered that disturbing past life dream? Or what triggered that disturbing past life dream? Got it.
That was a doozy, all right.
So is it my deck?
Yes, it
my
is.
deck. Well, I think for this one, I should use the Guardians of the Night.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm all out of napalm. Aw. Yeah, I had an old best friend. I think he was on the 18th, actually.
Ace of Pentacles is upright.
Pretty card.
The Page of Pentacles is reversed. Knave of Wands is reversed. And, interestingly enough, Mr. O has...
The snake. And the words popped into my head almost immediately. The ring. Commit yourself to deception. Or no, maybe that's what they're doing. Somebody's committed to deceiving you. Okay, don't pay attention to me.
I think that's fine. But I want to tackle the other cards first. But I thought it was really interesting when I saw the ring there. But when I see these other cards, Violet,
Yes.
I don't know. When I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles, I'm kind of thinking, is this the beginning of something? And what is it the beginning of, you know? Because, you know, aces are about beginnings. What is this the beginning of? The Page of Pentacles is reversed here. And then I was thinking, as I looked at these, I couldn't help but wonder if this is just not trying to tell me it is some sort of earthbound spirit, you know, earthbound energy.
Yeah, and I think it wants to possess something.
Why do you say that?
It's just what it felt like, but I'm looking at the octopus, and that sort of seals the deal.
The octopus, but as the Page of Pentacles, well...
Right. The Eight of Wands is that energy that sort of doesn't want to go anywhere. It sort of wants to just stay around.
I wonder if it's something that's trying to derail you in some way. You know, derail progress. Because the Page of Pentacles is reversed here. And the Ace is upright. It's almost as if, you know, maybe this spirit, this dream that you had is related to some energy that is trying to block your progress in some way. And I feel here that...
Well, it concerned past lives, right?
Well, we don't know. Violet has...
Is that the deception then, that it's not necessarily?
It may be that you're committed to what I was thinking here, was you might be committed to a thought that may not be true, that may be deceptive. It may not be what it is. So I'm wondering about that. Seeing the snake here just indicates to me that there is some definite also malevolent quality about this dream. I think there was an attachment of some sort, you know. When I see the ring too, I can't help but think of an attachment. And remember what my initial thought was, Violet, that maybe this was somebody cutting that tie kind of violently. But why? I mean, I'm not sure why. Do they feel by doing that they're going to throw you off your game? Are they trying to confuse and distract your energy, focus from what you're trying to do and accomplish?
Right, because sometimes the Eight of Wands reversed is like you're missing the mark, you're not getting to your target. Is that what their plan is?
This is kind of deep. And that's why we got to do something else for you and see what's going on. I'm not going to rule out a past life because of the Pentacles, because I think it's an earthbound thing. Is it something that you had connected within a past life? Whether it was actually a physical person or it was energy to at that time that was also affecting you in that past life.
Earthly souls can become, stuck here.
Yeah.
So it could be a little bit of both. It's like it's a past life, or it's somebody from your past life that's stuck here, and they're resonating to you because of the past life you shared.
Well, they are definitely trying, and I hear ya, and that's a good attitude to take. Don't let it rattle you, Don't let it rattle you, but what I would suggest to you is that you may be connected, or you may be committed to a train of thought on what this is all about, but there might be more to it than meets the eye.
Well, that card is number 7, but so is this card, 2-5.
Right. So wild. Like I said, we have a lot of synchronistic cards today.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. Well, there's a lot to unpack here. I don't know if I can do much more, but you know what? I'm going to look at the bottom card because why not? It's another pentacle. But it's upright.
It's another king, too. Oh, wait, you didn't have a king.
I did not have a king, Paige. Yeah.
Well, if you get to look at the bottom, so do I.
What? I thought you took one from the bottom. Oh, so you're going to do it again? Okay, go ahead. Put it out there.
Mm-hmm. It's another anchor. No! No!
All right, and that's interesting because
The King of Pentacles is an anchor.
the anchor can be like a commitment. You're stuck with something, you're thinking about something. Or does
That's
this
true.
mean that this thing has been anchored to you, in some way? This thing has been anchored to you, and it came out in your dream. And maybe they want to cut that cord. Maybe for some reason they want to stop now. I think we're really going to have to do some thinking about this one.
We will. And I'm looking at the King of Pentacles, the bull's horns, the crescent there, and of course it lines up with the anchor too. And I'm thinking the King of Pentacles,
Yeah, let's talk about
sort of
that.
is representing more this idea of the earthbound spirit, perhaps somebody that maybe has earthly taste and doesn't, they're not ascending.
It could have a masculine kind of energy to it, but also I wonder if this is a message for you too, just maintain control. You know how to handle these types of things, and just maintain control. Don't let this rattle you. Maybe you have to do some type of cleansing, but I almost feel like they were trying to cut this cord. So where is this attachment stemming from? Is it something somehow that you have not let go of and they want to? Or maybe they realize you've wanted to let this go and so they did it violently in the dream? I mean, just to rattle you? There's a lot to really think about here. And sorry guys, I know anybody listening to this doesn't know the whole story, but it was a real interesting dream, and I think that there's something to these cards. So we have to follow up, I think, on this and some of your thoughts on it as well, and see where this is leading us.
Holy moly.
Do you have anything to add?
No, it would only be worse.
Only be worse.
I'm not so sure I should have thrown that anchor out there.
Well, I think you should have, because it fits. It's just, it
Yeah, I
fits
guess
in an
so.
odd way, because if you think about it, like again, a commitment is like an anchor, and so I
Well,
just,
the anchor's not being able to go anywhere, and of course that's also the Eight of Wands reversed.
maybe that's why it reacted the way it did. Maybe it is trying to tell you it's trying to break this, but it can't. So I don't know what this means. We have to do a deep dive. We're obviously going to have to do some DM on this, I think. If I don't get back to you right away tonight, though, I'm busy working on my cards. But, 'cause like I said, I've had no time today at all. So the cards of the day got to get done. But we will be talking. Don't worry. My life is slowly getting back to normal. Well, I think it's almost as confusing as the dream itself. So, but I think you could get a little bit out of this here, that there's an earth connection, so therefore it could be a past life connection. It definitely seems as though, and if I want to look at this another way, it could be something that was, by stabbing you in that manner, could have been trying to drain your energy too, So much to think about there.
Well, there's sharp stabbing horns on the bull King of Pentacles, and the snake has sharp teeth that bite and pierce. So there's some sharp objects here.
Definitely the preponderance of the pentacles here. So that's
The earth connection.
noteworthy. Sorry, we're just sitting here and mulling. But that's it's the best I can do right now. Dreams can be very, very tough to analyze, But I have to say, it's very interesting. We'll be
Did I
in
yawn?
touch.
I must have yawned, right?
Did
I
you yawn?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not bored. You're bored.
I got him.
Aww.
Son, man. Shall we play with the toy again for one last time? All
Yeah.
right. Are you ready, Sonny? Good boy.
When you were talking to Divine or somebody, he started eating those yellow and red things. Oh, I guess you're leaving us, eh? She doesn't want to sit here and play with Sunny.
Aw, take care. Well, she's got to get LB to bed and stuff.
Okay.
Take care, Violet.
Well, we should let you go too. We should
Going
let
to get
ourselves
off
go.
the show now. Thanks, everybody, for joining us and with Sunny's playtime here. And we'll see you hopefully at Happy Hour on Saturday. It will be strict as close as we can to an hour show because Mr. O has to work. So we'll try to get it done. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.